Okay everyone, this is Vanessa back, and I'm ready to put my jukebox inside the container. And I know you see the bag, it says contain yourself the container source. Big giant bag. You never know when I'm gonna need something like this big, so I'm just gonna save it, put it up. Because you never know. Or if it doesn't work out, like something goes wrong and I missed, and go from there. Anyway, so I'm getting ready to lift this up. Let me see how far you guys can see that. Oh, perfect. You guys can see that. Okay. So what I did to make sure it fits is instead of putting the jukebox this way, it fits in sideways just like that, how I want it. And then that way I can take my cord that comes with it, put that into the back, or should hook into the back. Or am I putting it in the wrong spot? No, should be the right spot. No? Okay. Alright, stay put. Stop moving. Let's make sure it works too. I'm going to make sure I have it on. And then I also have to make sure the volume is where I want it to be. Okay. I didn't try it with the iPod, so okay, so I'm going to make sure it works. Yeah, so that's how it looks. Okay, so now I'm going to unplug it from there. And then one more thing I gotta check. Did I do it right? I might have did it wrong. Oh. What did I do? Okay, I want to make sure I turn my iPod off first. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, let me see this. Okay, so as soon as you plug that in, I guess it no longer works. So as soon as you plug that in, that does not work no more. Okay. I turned it off, so I'm gonna try it just to be sure. Nope, that didn't work. Nope. Nope. And I'm doing the codes that it tells you to do. A 4 and 2 does not push in, or B or D does not push in. Okay, so okay, so that's ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream, ice cream. Sitting at the counter and you turn yourself around. Wait till your friends right and left and you drink that cola down to the soda. Okay, so gonna put the cord behind her because I turned it off. So the cord is gonna go right there. That's where I want it. That's where I want it to be, because you also want to have it where you want it to be at. Okay, and then this has got to come over. Make sure it stays and steady. If not, what you can do is kind of balance it off yourself, kind of how you would want it. If you want it to be more toward the front, what you could do, this is just an idea, but you can have it about right there. It's kind of like where I want it to be. Try not to bump it too much, even though it is going to be hard to do. But then that just comes right down on it. Make sure you have all the sides hooked in. Sometimes it takes a couple of tries to make sure it's in. I got my shirt caught into it. Otherwise that would work perfect, but I had my shirt caught. This is the only size that I found that works the best. It's for the football. As it says, made in the United States. The number is 13. And then it's got like the rest of these numbers here. If you're wondering where I'm getting it from. I'll focus. Okay, this number here is 13. There you go. And then you want to follow this number here. And then 1. And then there's the SKU. And it's $19.99. They do have a bigger one. However, it fits in there, but the American Girl dolls would not fit in the big one, which I already have one on my shelf. It'd be way too big. And then I have a small block one that I use for my smaller porcelain dolls. That did not work for that size either. This is the only size I found that fits this jukebox. So if you want dust off of it, I do recommend this. I'm so glad that I found it, because I measured it and I was like, oh, you know, I wonder if this would actually fit. And the lady did help us, and she's like, oh, is there anything I'll help you find? I said, I think this would fit. She's like, I don't know if it will, because it's more made for football. And then I asked her if we could try it, and she said, yeah, you can try the display, and it does work. Okay, so now I'm going to take the camera, or the camcorder. I'm going to kind of zoom it in just a bit, because I'm going to be placing it in front of Mary Ellen, so you guys can see. Okay, so I'm going to take my iPods, slide them over. Oh my gosh, wait. This is not going to work. Okay, hold on. Let me move everything into the floor, because I don't feel like falling and tripping over anything. My fiance would help me, but he's busy at the moment. So, that's not what I wanted to do. Try to get it flat. And if you're afraid that it's going to bang too much, open it up again and then place it in. Which that's what I might just do now. Okay, hold on. This is sliding out. Okay. Oop. Get in there, cord. Or here. For now, cord, you can come out too. Okay, I got the jukebox. I'm trying to do this all with one hand. I'm trying to get this case off of it. I'm trying to hold the jukebox all at the same time. Okay, so the best thing to do, place the bottom one first onto the shelf. That way it's not banging so much. And Marielle might be in the way. So in the meantime, I'm going to move out of the area, out of the way onto the bed. And I'm going to take the jukebox. I'm going to grab it. And it's okay to check it out to make sure there's no scratches or anything on it. Especially when it bangs to the front. Oh, no. Nothing. So now we want to sit this kind of back. And then, like I said before, you want to have it where it's going to fit and not bang so much. Sometimes you gotta play with it, which angle